Hello, hello, hello! We're back from holiday. It's time for the return stream. Excuse me. I hope everyone is doing absolutely fantastically, and I hope that you enjoy the stream today. What have we got planned, you may ask? Well. I have been away, for those of you that don't know. We've been on holiday. And so, what does that mean? Well, it means that I like to do champs on both of my accounts. I couldn't play any before I went away, because I went away on Thursday morning. So I now have this evening and night to do all of champs, qualifying and finals on 2 accounts. That's the situation we're in. So, I'm on the road to glory today, and we have played a few games. I've done my qualifying, and I have also played some of my finals. And oh, we get an 85 times 10. What a dub. And so we are going to do the rest of the Road to Glory champs on stream today. That's the plan. And then I think I will do the PlayStation account champs, but that will be off stream, because again, I got back from holiday yesterday, still a bit shattered, still a bit all over the place. My girlfriend has just got herself a new, better job, so we're going to celebrate that tonight, have a drink, have a chill. It's going to be good. And yeah, this stream is basically, we're back and we're going to do some champs. Now, one thing I have to say is, if I sound different, or if I'm either louder than normal or quieter than normal, it's because my head is broken. On Thursday, when we went to Germany, when we landed, or as the plane started going down, the descent into the landing, my ears popped as they normally do, but not properly. I went from Thursday all the way through to the flight yesterday not being able to hear much out of my right ear. It was horrible. It was not fun. And it sounds like I'm in my own head. Like, everyone else is just a little bit quieter, and I sound like I'm in here. If I like have a shower, it sounds different when the water's hitting me. It's bizarre. But then we got on the plane yesterday to come home. Get up, 32,000 feet, standard. Pop, back to normal. Incredible. But then when we came down, the same thing has happened. So I basically have 2 slightly blocked ears. And it sounds and feels bizarre. So if I'm speaking louder than normal, if I'm speaking quieter than normal, that's why. And people can potentially tell me, and I'll try and adjust, because it's really hard for me to judge how loud things are right now. So I can only apologise in advance. We will wait till 6 PM content for the before doing any games or anything like that. I have played, as I say, some games so far. We're currently 7-0, and we'll see how that goes. But hi, hey, hello, welcome everybody. I'm really happy to see some of your faces returning after our little holiday away, and I hope that you've been doing really well, and I hope that you're having a lovely week so far. I am doing okay. Other than the ear situation, I'm doing fantastic. You just went 0-3. This weekend is sweatier than Prem Tots. I mean, it's just matchmaking, innit? You're a rank 1 player and you're 0-3. That is mental, though. That is mental. Good to see you back. Cheers! You watch on YouTube, so don't type much here. That is all good. I appreciate people typing anywhere. Twitch basically gets 0 comments. YouTube is very quiet nowadays because the viewership is just dropping. So if we get anybody saying anything on either of those platforms, it's great. TikTok is actually the most lively, even though the viewership is so volatile. But yeah, it is probably the most interactive. Speaking of, if you do enjoy the stream, if you're on TikTok, you can spam some likes. If you're on YouTube and you enjoy it, you can hit the thumbs up. If you're on Twitch, there is no liking mechanic. If you enjoy it, I guess you can follow. Metallica were incredible. Absolutely incredible. On the Friday, there was a thunderstorm during the last half hour of the gig, and as Master of Puppets started, there was lightning. Oh, it was incredible. And the fact that they can nail... Like, obviously, if you've been playing songs for decades, you're going to be able to play it with your eyes closed. Basically, as good as the track. But to be able to do it in the pouring rain in a thunderstorm, perfectly. Just phenomenal. They were so, so good. It was amazing. As was the Allianz Bayern Stadium, Allianz Arena. We did the tour of that on the Saturday, and that was amazing. Dream come true. Walking out of the tunnel of the Allianz with the matchday graphics of like the Bayern players lighting up the side and playing the UCL anthem as we walked onto the pitch. Couldn't ask for more. Of course, had to get a Bayern shirt. It'd be rude not to, right? So I got the new one for this upcoming season. I actually like it more than I thought I did. I feel like it looks better in person than it did online. And the temptation to get Kane on the back was obviously there, but instead, whoop, Musiala, because he's just an absolute baller, isn't he? So, Musiala it is on the back of the Bayern shirt. Oh, goodness me. Can't complain. Giroud Sunday, Liao yesterday. Oh yeah, I've not opened any packs to do with SERIE Team of the Season. I asked people on Twitter if I missed anything to do with it, whether pack weight was good. Nobody replied, so I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's back. I have no idea. I know that there is a... I played against this card, and he seemed like he was a bit of a beast. And I have already played... In the 7 games of finals that I've played so far, I've come up against this card in 4 of those games. And apparently Mkhitaryan's really good as well. But, oh, Ademola. What a guy. What a guy. Looks spenny. I mean, it's a football shirt of a major team. They all cost about the same, don't they? But yeah, had to be Musiala. He could be the next guy. The Muller, the legend. Jack, hello. You genuinely matched for Kia 14 games from 20? That doesn't surprise me. What was your helpful tip at the end of the previous season to carry over XP to the new season? The tip is that group XP can be saved, but individual XP cannot. Is there even an example here? Yes. So here is the only example, it looks like. So if you play 3 matches, score 3 and win 3 or whatever, you get individual bits of XP. However, you also get a group overall reward. Do not claim that, and then it will automatically claim it when the new season starts, and it will be new XP. But I think that might be the only instance of that. So unless you've bought the kit, then you can't really utilize it. You can do the same with rewards. Obviously, Div Rival rewards come out when the new season starts anyway. But you could, if you were really, really desperate for it, you could save your champs rewards, save your squad battle rewards, and not open them until the Thursday. That's a bit long though. A bit long. Actually, no, champs wouldn't work because you'd finish your final game and it would give you them, wouldn't it? Squad battles would work. Div Rivals, that's just the timing of it anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. Jack, thank you very, very much. Chelsea getting our manager. Yes. Yes, they are. I have put out a video on the football TikTok, as expected. Nowadays, you know I plug it every single stream I do. If you want to see football content, please go and check out my football TikTok and my football YouTube channel. Because they are going to get pushed so much this summer with the new season on the way. We've obviously got the end of this season with the Champions League still coming up. We've got the Euros. There's going to be so much stuff going out. If you have not seen my thoughts on the Enzo situation, then I put out a TikTok and I will be doing a full YouTube video on the subject as well. Hope you're well. I am doing good, thank you. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Enzo to Chelsea. Beza, Chappie, hello. How are you? Been a while. I'm doing very, very well, thank you. Other than the fact my ears haven't popped, so everything is... It's like I'm in a bubble. You hungover? I don't get hangovers. No matter how much I have, I don't get hangovers. But yeah, my ears just haven't popped. So to me, everything is... It's bubbly and odd. I feel like I'm in a bubble and my arms don't work. Mummy or ambulance. Let's back out and in and see what we get for 6 o'clock. Not that I know what will be new and what isn't new, but you guys can help me. I know it must be frustrating to talk about it, but Leicester having a points deduction next season. Yes, but we don't know how many yet. You're away before I went away. Had to go hand over the keys. One of my mates had the same thing happen. It's ridiculous that that kind of thing can even occur. So yeah, hopefully it's all smooth sailing now. Breaking Musiala agrees to do it. Yeah, probably. How was the trip? Absolutely phenomenal. I will be going back to Munich. 1,000,000%. I need to go and see... I need to see these. Play in an actual game. Jack, cheers. EJ, probably. I think you need to change the TikTok title. It's still La Liga Tots. Oh. Thank you. I was supposed to do that, but I completely forgot. And because TikTok streaming is so stupid, you can't change the title once the stream has begun. So it's just going to say La Liga Tots. Sorry. Right, if anything new pops up on the screen, let me know, because I don't know what has been here this week. I haven't seen anything since Wednesday night. So, if you see anything, shout, and we can look at it together as something new, okay? How long's left of Champs? Finishes at 8 AM. I've still got 13 games on this account, and I haven't started even qualifying on PlayStation. So that's good. Ben, I had an amazing time. You think it's a bad decision for Chelsea and Enzo should have done at least one season with us in the Prem? I agree. Again, I've talked about it on the football TikTok And I will do a full video on it as well. I haven't seen if any Evos have come out the last few days. This one has. Homegrown Tots. I know this isn't new, but... Rodrygo. Would be interesting on this account. That could actually be a phenomenal card. 5-star. Hyperlink with Vinny. Okay, cool. But is there anything that's actually come out today? No, doesn't look like it. SBCs. Where am I? A lot has happened whilst you've been away. Enzo's a traitor. I don't know if I'd go that far. Oh, Jed, I will happily redeem the hydrate on Twitch because today, instead of the classic water bottle, we've got one of our new purchases. And now I'm just so used to drinking out of these that it'd be rude not to have our water in a stein. So, cheers, everybody. Of course, we had to get a Bayern Munich one. Because, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Champs was horrendous yesterday. I mean, gameplay's not been great from what I've played so far. Not great. Giroud or Drogba? I haven't looked at the in-game stats of any of the SERIE cards. I have no idea how good any of them are. Do you want Corberan at Leicester? I'll take whoever we decide to go for, and I'll back them. I'm not one of these that is like, oh no, definitely don't get this guy, unless it's David Moyes. Joined you in a Bayern shirt with a Stein. Been to Munich by any chance? Have, yeah, have done. Who do I think will replace him? I think Corberan is, like, he's the one that's been mentioned by a couple of respected people. So this is new today, apparently. Weekly 90+ tops player pick. That doesn't seem worth it at all. Okay. And then again, I don't know what's new. Shout me, okay? If you see anything that is new, let me know. Jay, what? Because it's that bad? Or... Amen, cheers! Ben, I appreciate it. You'd be happy with Moyes, but definitely not first choice. I don't know how you could be happy with Moyes. Like, one of my best mates is a West Ham fan, and he is so glad that it's over. Wait, what's... Oh, they finally got rid of Winter Wildcards from the Icon pick a few days ago. Any of you done any of these? And if so, have they been significantly better now that Winter Wildcards are out? And is there anything else today that's actually new? No? Stay away? Oh no. Got Team of the Year. Oh, this card's new. Got Team of the Year Vieira and for Birthday Pirlo in the same pick. Interesting. Okay, so we've got Albert Gudmundsson, Future Stars Gerrard and Sanchez. Oof. Yeah, that's bad. That's the kind of thing that I would be, whoops, expecting to get. There we go. Leicester thought they had a rough time with Rodgers. Moyes would drive you insane. Good. Zach, yep, sadly. Do you play Football 24? If you mean FC 24, then yes, that's... We're on it. Double 4-star. Striker, right mid, left mid. Great pace, great shooting, good passing, good dribbling, great physical. Aerial whip pass, Trivela plus quick step, technical flair plus finesse and power shot. What a bizarre card. But he does look pretty good. It's just a shame he's double 4. Oh, he's only one squad. Moyes ball made you not want to watch your team at times. Worse than Mourinho at Spurs in terms of watching the game. Yeah, that is bad. And 84 with the team of the season. Well, there you go. looks more suited on the wing. He does. He does. Maybe put... What foot is he? Right-footed. He's got whip cross as well. I'd say so. He's just very well rounded, isn't he? For such a cheap card, he would definitely do a job. 100%. Thank you, by the way, anyone on YouTube that is hitting the thumbs up. I appreciate you. I know we've been away for a few days, but we're back. And we are doing champs today. So actually, let me get my record on the screen. New champs. There you go. I need to make sure... Wait a second. Where the hell? Oh, there. Is that... Sorry, what? Is that right? No, that's not right. That's not right either. Where the hell has my record thing gone? Okay, well, let me just quickly add a window capture then. Because that is bizarre. And we'll add Streamlabs again. And then we need to go into Streamlabs and we need to add the champs record, which is 7 and 0. And then we need to get rid of qualies. And then we need to bring back TikTok. And we need to do this. Okay. Sorry about this. I don't know why this has disappeared off of my settings. There we go. That looks okay to me. And we'll just whack that there. There. That should be fine. So, let's go for it, shall we? How's life since the last stream? I can't hear properly. Outside of that, I have had an unbelievably good time. Munich was amazing. I'll be going back at some point. We got some stuff, like some new shot glasses that are miniature Steins. I obviously got my actual one. I tell you what, I have so much respect for the waiters in Munich. How they can hold, like, the technical aspect of holding 4 of these is hard enough. When they're full, you must have strong arms. My God. It's crazy. We also got a new Munich duck with his lederhosen, his pretzel and his beer. What a huge dub. Hell yeah. And of course, the beautiful Musiala shirt. Excuse me. Moyes second best. Can't see why we'd go backwards to a championship manager. Ask Chelsea. Ask Chelsea. Callum, that's solid. My day has been very, very good, thank you. Went and played some tennis. It was solid. Yeah. Literal torture. Oh dear. Yeah, Potter I think would be really good, but the fact that the reliable people are mentioning Corberan, I'm not gonna lie and pretend and say that I've watched West Brom play 20 games this season to therefore know what he's like. All I can really base it on is the couple of games that I've seen West Brom play on TV, but also the fact that when they came to our ground, they destroyed us. And how we won that game, I don't think anyone really understands. We rode our luck so much because we got slapped about by them. So I guess that's a positive sign if we were going to go for him. That he clearly can get a team playing good, attacking football, creating chances. So that's good. But I feel like with most of the names that we are / will be linked with, I'm just not gonna know enough about them to really be able to judge them. Like if it's a manager that's been at, like I saw someone mention the Union Berlin manager. I know that they did well and they got into the Champions League or something last season, I think. But I have no idea what their manager's like. My worry is that we've basically built a bit of a squad and team and everything around Enzo Ball. So are we now going to be forced to try and go for someone that plays similar? Or do we basically rip up everything that we've worked on last season and start again? Because that's a bit worrying to me. Whereas, yeah, someone similar, you could potentially just sort of slightly rock with what you were doing last season, and then the new manager comes in and adds a few tweaks and stuff like that to a system that the players are used to. Because if you've spent all season playing these roles and it getting drilled into you to play this certain way, like Ricky P's an inverted fullback, are you then just going to take him back to being just a right back? Now it would feel like that's a waste. So it's a really tricky situation for the board to have to deal with, because this was insanely unexpected, especially after he turned down teams like Sevilla and said that he was staying to our owners. So yeah. Although I did say, when the list came out of the 4 managers and Enzo was part of it, all I remember was that when he came to us, apparently his interview was sublime. And that was one of the main reasons why we ended... How did he nearly miss that? That was one of the main reasons why we ended up going for him, was he interviewed so well. Especially about forward thinking and like a project and stuff like that. But now he's gone after a year. So, great. And as I've mentioned a little bit on Twitter, the Chelsea fans, board, and maybe even players, they can have to be patient. Oh, crap. Jamie, exactly. No! How? Big save. You prefer someone who plays similars? We'd need to start fresh again. Exactly. Peter, hello. Deladio, hello. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, that was so close to being sick. What div am I? Elite Division. Oh. No. Good job, Chelsea are known for being so patient. Yeah, exactly. I genuinely think, oh my... Wow. How much is 12 months PSN? Absolutely no idea. I think the craziest part about it all is they're giving him a 5-year contract. Just... That's ridiculous. That's such a big risk on someone that is just... inexperienced. It is. Although, it's the Chelsea way. Please be offside. I did play him off, right? Yeah, okay. Lovely. Just finished college. Graduation end of June. Congrats. Nice. That's sick. Fair play. Man U fans really annoy you. Ten Hag's a class manager. Who really is going to do better? Who knows? That's the world of football. Worrying what will happen to all our players that stayed last summer primarily due to Enzo. Exactly. Or someone who, like Vestergaard. Who? Why is this person still in the game? It's Tuesday, man. We're running out of time. Get out of here. Someone like Vestergaard, whose contract is up, who was one of the main players in Enzo's system. We could bring in a new manager that literally has no plans for someone like Vestergaard, and he's gone. It's crazy how quickly something can change and have so many knock-on effects. But at the same time, it is good that it's happening early. So that will all be done by the end of this week. The dream is that, similar to last summer, when we got Enzo just done, sorted early, we can get whoever it is to come in, start working with the players as soon as possible. Because I remember last summer saying three things, need to be done as quick as possible if we want to get promoted. Oh, Fakir, that's beautiful. You need to get your new manager in as soon as possible. Get the outgoings done now. So you don't go into the start of pre-season thinking you're keeping this player, and then it turns out that they leave on deadline day. Get those done. And then bring in any key players that you want, and then we can just get to work. Especially if there's going to be any kind of new systems or formations or anything like that. Let's just get it started. You enjoyed Enzo Ball. Fans said it was boring, but there was a reason we did everything we did. I don't think those 2 points are mutually exclusive, though. You can do everything you do for a reason. That doesn't mean that it's not boring. Right? Like people on this game. People on this game will switch the ball from fullback to fullback 50 times a game. There's a reason why they do it. It works. It's effective. It's boring as hell, but it works. I think at times we were very boring. The amount of times last season that we did not play the ball to the winger did my head in. They're in so much space, and we have players with the passing range capable of doing it. He wants our wingers to stay wide. That was one of his main tactics. So why not utilise them when they're in acres of space? That was so infuriating. And then to see it work so well against Norwich, when we actually started pinging it to the wingers as soon as possible, every time we got the ball, and then it didn't happen again for the rest of the season. Oh, man. I think with Enzo Ball, it's a case of if you could get the balance right between possession, but also knowing when to just hit that ball, you're in the money. And I think that's what... Oh my god, I should have just banged it. Something like... Liverpool under Klopp, right? With Mane, Firmino, Salah. That team, the amount of times you would see someone like Trent or Robertson ping it to the other wing, and it would just instantly start an attack. We could have done that so often. But we didn't. And I don't understand why. That was my biggest frustration with his football. Comfortably. Callum never had one. I don't know. Zach, I agree. What is this guy doing? Kind of looking forward to seeing how Enzo has us play. You're also slightly worried because our fans have never been patient, thinking of someone like SERIE or Potter. Yep. Yep. So, to bring in someone less experienced, give them a bigger contract, I don't understand. Pretty much none of it makes any sense to me. And that's why it's just so baffling. I run 4-2-1-3. Jack, in a bit! Oh, why did that switch away from Drogba? Could someone do me a massive, massive favour? Once this game gets to the 90th minute, can someone in the chat on any other platforms just put free kick taker in the 90th minute, please? I would very much appreciate that. Why am I passing that ball there? What an idiot. Does my opinion on Southgate change due to squad change? Or do you think he's only doing this because he knows it could be his last? I don't really know what you mean by squad change. So, no. My opinion on him hasn't changed. I don't know why it would really for anyone. Unless we start playing completely different football under him. Wow. Ah, Goretzka. By picking different players, dropping Rashford and Hendo. But he hasn't changed. He literally said the reason why he dropped Henderson is because he isn't fit enough. I thought that, yeah, finally, he's seen the light. He's seen what everyone else has seen, that the guy isn't good enough anymore. But no. He then came out and said that he hadn't quite recovered from an injury that he sustained. So he's not going to be in the squad. So the guy hasn't changed at all. No. We're actually going to bottle this. At this rate. Oh, this Osimhen bullied me when I played him earlier. Oh, my guy didn't pass. Is he on? He is. Oh, you needed to make the run into the box. Why are you still going backwards, Park? Oh, my God. Any kind of forward run there and we can pick him out. That was crazy. That's really upsetting. Didn't need to be anything special. Literally just something that wasn't running backwards. Wow, what a BS goal kick to win, but we'll take it. Aiden, thank you. And Mersab and Pandan, I appreciate it. God, I genuinely had forgot. I know I'd said it in the 70th minute. That doesn't even take long. Because basically, I now have Fekir in the team. And so by default, it puts Drogba on the free kicks when Fekir has 99, 99, 99 and dead ball plus, I believe. So I'm going to put him on my free kicks. I think it makes the most sense. Yeah, not Drogba. There it is, Fekir. I could even put him on corners. Why not? Drogba still on pens. 91 pens. Vinny has 99. Does composure does matter. 99 on Berber. We'll go with him. Thank you. This tournament with the extra places, you thought Hendo was guaranteed even as a leadership player that doesn't get any game time. Red Vinny Jr., you're jealous? So far, there are times where he feels so slick on the ball, and others where he really doesn't. He really doesn't. What I'm intrigued to do more of with him is finesse shots, because I've scored a few. He's got finesse shot plus. He's got 97 finishing. And your curve doesn't matter as much when you've got finesse shot plus. But his shooting technique seems really weird. Because obviously these like biggest and best stars in the world have custom animations in the game and stuff. His seems odd. And so I want to test that out more. Because it is odd. Modric has 1,566 games. Quite a lot. Quite a lot. Didn't know you got him. Crazy. How was München? München was amazing. Amazing. Yeah, just a few. Just a few games. Okay, next match. Oh, that's the question I asked on Twitter, but as I said before, no one replied. So, I don't know if that's a good or... if people just didn't see it, or whether it's a bad thing that people didn't reply. I asked, was there anything like of note that has happened during Serie A Tots that, like, I don't know, that Mkhitaryan SBC, is he like the best value SBC we've had all year and it's phenomenal and I need to do it? Has the pack weight been good? Is it worth me opening up some of my packs? Or not? Or should I just save? Because I do have some big ones. Troop, I don't really know what that means. Since Prem Tots. Sorry, what just happened? I looked away as I passed the ball back to Rolfo. What just happened? Did it do the bug where it stayed locked onto the player that passed the ball? What just happened? Okay, fine, sure. How much longer do I think Rolfo will be meta for? There's not much room for the meta to evolve at this point. So she'll probably be fine. They're not going to patch the gameplay in any way. So, she'll be fine. I'm just baffled as to what happened there. Can anyone tell me? Or was no one watching? Oh. Pack weight dreadful. Please hurry up. What are you doing, Cafu? I opened 684 times 7, not one team of the season. Pack weight's been okay, packed a few. Kfara from an 82 plus pick. Mickey's actually very good, double 5-star. I did see that he was double 5-star. I've not seen in-game stats of any Serie A tops yet. Oh. Thoughts on Enzo leaving us? My thoughts are, I have a football TikTok and football YouTube channel. If you care about all of my football thoughts and content and stuff like that, please give them a follow. I did do a big TikTok video about it, and I will be doing a proper YouTube video about it. My brief thoughts are, seems like an odd decision from him, seems like an even more odd decision for Chelsea, but at least it's going to get done early, so we have time. Fekir can't pass a ball. Not expecting anything big from every big pack, but it's been awful in general for tots. Oh, get out the way. Why do you find it odd for him and Chelsea? Because I don't understand why you, as a young, inexperienced manager, would risk going to probably the biggest mess of a club that you could go to right now, with this awful ownership structure where no one seems to know what's going on. There doesn't seem to be any proper plans or cohesion in anything they're doing. I don't know why you would put yourself into that situation by choice. And for Chelsea, why you would go for him and give him a 5-year contract. What are you doing? What are you doing? You care about Leicester, let you have a look. Well, yeah, you can do ! footy, spelt with a Y, not IE. And that will get you the football YouTube channel. And then the football TikTok is Birdie 94. Oh, he stopped controlling him. What the hell is happening here, man? Just bang it, Drogba. There we go. You got the medium value cards, but it's just hard to actually pack the big ones. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dybala is double 5-star, right? No plan B. I mean, yeah. That was a problem for us, but we had a smaller squad than Chelsea, and so maybe he did have some other kind of tactics or plan B or whatever, but because of the squad we had, he couldn't really utilise it. I don't know. Whereas at Chelsea, that might not be the problem. But yeah, there were definite flaws. Some of the substitution choices, for example, baffling at times. Been around Pep for years, though. Chelsea probably see Arteta 2.0. Yeah. Probably didn't fancy another year of Daka. I mean, it was his choice to play him that much. He should have played others. Think Carlos Corberán would be a good choice. I just don't know enough about him to really judge. Tom, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the continued generosity and support on Twitch. You're a legend. Palmer in the 8 role. Yeah, if they play the same system that we did, Palmer and Nkunku, as those two, oh my god, that could be filthy. But then you've got Caicedo, you've got Enzo. One of them's would therefore have to be dropped. Good time away? Fantastic. Highly, highly recommend. If you like good, friendly, historical places, then Munich is amazing. If you like beer or pretzels, Munich is phenomenal. They have the biggest beer garden in the world that houses like 8,000 people. We went to a smaller one that can only house about 3,000 people on one day. We did go to the biggest one on our last day. Yeah, beer gardens are standard there. Biergarten. As are steins. Getting a litre of beer is the standard. As it should be. The fact Black Ops 6 is going to be day one Game Pass made you decide to get an Xbox. That is huge, isn't it? I'm so looking forward to getting back on some Black Ops multiplayer. And the fact I'm not going to have to buy the game. Oh. Just a fat dub, really. How are we? Very good, thank you. Beer Fields. Terrible. Did I play Original That? I don't know what that is. Who did you go with? The girlfriend. The original plan was me and the Goof just bought tickets to Metallica. We were going to go. But then it was my mate's 30th on Thursday, which is the day before the first of the two Metallica gigs. And so we basically mentioned it when we had a night with the lads. We talked about it a little bit, and he decided it's his 30th, he'd like to do something special for it. What better way than to go to Metallica in Germany? So he was in. His girlfriend was in. And then a couple of my other mates also wanted to go as well. So, me, the Goof, one of my best mates and his Goof, and then a couple of my other very good mates went, and then a few guys that I know via the birthday mate also came. So it went from me and the Goof going to a concert abroad into a group trip to go and see Metallica, but also having an amazing time in Munich together. So, it was awesome. Oh man, the amount of times you get tackled through the back of your player this year, it's really infuriating. Like, you dribble away from a player, and yet they still somehow tackle you. Like, maybe if you're stood still and someone's behind you, yeah, maybe they could, like, stick a leg through yours or wrap their leg round. But when you're dribbling away and they still manage it, yeah. To group McDuff, pretty much. Day 1 Game Pass COD got announced today. Xbox kind of leaked it. They accidentally sent out a notification from the Xbox app saying, just announced, Black Ops 6 will be on Game Pass Day 1, when it hadn't been announced. I think they officially did it at like 3 PM or something like that. But yeah, it's happening. Now, we don't know whether it will only be for like... Oh, the Game Pass app, not the Xbox app. There you go. Yeah, we don't know details yet as to whether it will be on all Game Pass tiers or whether maybe you need Game Pass Ultimate, for example. We don't know. Because with games as big as COD coming Day 1, I feel like it's fair if they do like a restructuring of things, because that's crazy. That's a game that people will get hundreds of hours from. Coming Day 1, one of the biggest game releases that there is every single year. Vinny J. Yeah, this guy, GG. Lightning Strike was unreal timing. Yeah, one of the coolest things I've ever seen. First time in many years you're buzzed for the new COD? Oh! Random question. If any of you are playing Warzone, the Car 98 is back, right? Is it one shot? Because if not, if they drop Black Ops 6 and Verdansk comes back for Warzone and they don't have the car as a one-shot sniper, I think everyone's going to go into a big depression. Enzo's legged it before a points deduction? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I've not played 1000 Year Dawn, no. How long is the flight? The flight was like an hour and a half. Ridiculously quick. It's a good job it's cross-play because PS5 would be at a loss in terms of player-based numbers. Yeah, it would. I think they would have put Ultimate in the notification if it was just that. I agree. I agree. What does your girlfriend do when you stream? Reads. Plays Switch. Does stuff like diamond painting. Etc. Just chill. Basically. Yeah, we both live with my parents right now so that we can save up as much as possible to try and get a house whenever that will be possible. I imagine it would take at least a year, if not more. It depends how well YouTube and stuff goes, so watch all the videos! Please! Get that football TikTok and YouTube account monetized so that when we put out all the content throughout the Euros and stuff, we can earn some money for it. Please! go down there. I mean, it was for Drogba, but okay. You say stop! Oh no. What are we stopping? In the name of love. Oh, I guess that's the question. Whilst I was away. Whoa! Has there been any movement at all on the, like, plans for this boycott or whatever in terms of, like a community effort with hashtags and logos on stream and everything like that? Has anything more been talked about, or does anyone know? Because whilst I've been on and off Twitter, whilst I've been away, I don't recall seeing anything like that. Lovely. Sit down, Virgil. Whoa! What a fraud. No! That was poor from me. Possible to save whilst renting. Yeah, especially with how much, like, prices of everything, including rent, have gone up in the last 12 to 24 months. Yeah, even harder. Oh, nice. No! Slightly got the wrong angle there. Okay, they're off. Hashtag said that no one was doing the boycott, so they were just going to abandon it like the next vid. Hashtag who, though? Because it was Nick, and Nep that were talking about trying to create some kind of communal account or something that people can relate back to. George! Thank you very much. What is this spam of notifications I'm getting? Do I care? What is this? Oh. Guillaume Bayal doing a he's basically best mates with Maresca, it seems, and so he was basically just spouting propaganda for him throughout the second half of the season, and now he's doing it ahead of the move. I see. You mean hashtag house Tom Lees, you believe he said in his stream. But I don't understand, because what does he mean that no one was doing the boycott? Yes, they have. People like Ozio have stopped doing share plays of store packs and stuff like that. I think even Pi said that he wasn't going to do store packs. Nep said he's not going to be showing the store as part of his content anymore. So that sounds like Tom was wrong about what he said there. I think as I said numerous times, the problem with the plan, you think he meant like there was no effect, but we don't know that yet. Because it's so early. But the problem is that there is no end goal. This is what Nep and the two Nicks were talking about. If there is a YouTube video where 20 of the biggest creators on this game, whether they're linked with EA or not, each did like 10 to 30 seconds saying, this is what we're hoping to get from you, EA. This is what we're going to do to spread awareness. We're going to have like a hashtag in everybody's stream, in every video. And there's going to be a link in the description to come back to this video. Then everybody would be able to come together and say, this right here, this is what we're aiming for. And the aim is some kind of like open communication with EA where they actually come out and talk about things rather than just hiding behind a faceless Twitter account and stuff like that. So the problem is right now that there isn't a proper end goal. People are telling everyone to stop spending FC points, sure. But to what effect? Other than trying to not make EA as much money. Because they're still going to be making an absolute ton, especially when you're only starting doing this during like Team of the Season. So that's what I was saying is I didn't know if there'd been any progress between those guys as to if they had a plan for pushing things forward in terms of this communal effort to try and tell EA, this is what we want. We're not asking for the game to be perfect. We're not asking you to like remove the store completely. We're asking to not focus so heavily on store packs. Like, you can monetize the game in different ways. I've said this so many times, right? You've seen it work with like Fortnite and everything like that for years and years and years. Cosmetics are huge. If they brought out a Pokemon kit, if they had a deal with Pokemon, and there was a Pikachu kit in the game for $5, I would buy it in a heartbeat. But I'm not spending money on packs. So they could go down that route, and that'd be fine. Because then it's all... You're not missing out if you don't purchase the things, right? It's your choice. And the other thing is, again, the lack of communication and accountability. The fact that they can make mistakes every day and there's no repercussions or anything like that. There's no accountability for anyone involved. Those are the problems that people have that they'd like to see changed or fixed or improved or whatever. Whether anything would happen with this, like, pushing, I think if there was a communal effort and the biggest creators, how can I explain? If it's basically like a peaceful protest, right? Where we're basically just asking, why aren't you doing this? Why don't you tell us about mistakes and stuff like that? Why don't you explain these things? And we're basically just hoping for an answer. We're not like slagging you off. We're not personally insulting you. We're just asking for answers. I feel like people, for example, Andy, Bateson, etc. These are guys that should, in theory, have direct lines of communication with EA about problems in the game and stuff like that. Because they're the biggest people in the creator network. But they don't. EA don't listen to a word that they say. So even those guys would probably love to have that open communication. So I think if if that is the goal, and so again, then everyone features like a hashtag in their stream titles and videos, and or maybe there's a logo on the screen or something like that. How on earth have I given away a foul there? Then I think basically everyone would get behind that. But that's the problem right now. That there isn't that communal thing that everybody can do to say, hey, come on EA, what are you doing? That doesn't exist right now. Ah, crap. That's probably a goal. Big save. Love to hear your opinions on Team of the Season. Patry! Think I've only played against the card like once or twice. I really don't have many thoughts. There are loads of cards in Team of the Season that are phenomenal value. Oh my god, what a save. So, she could easily be one of those cards, but I just don't know. Because I don't have enough experience or exposure to the card. Who realistically do I think we get as our new manager? The West Brom manager. Is FUT Champs Final out today? It finishes at 8 AM UK time. Ultimate Tots is out this coming Friday, yes. Eamon, nice. Crap. See the John Percy tweet? I've not seen a John Percy tweet, no. I looked earlier. I saw people citing him, but I didn't see him actually put anything out there. Yeah, I saw a couple of accounts say that he had said something, but I couldn't see where they had seen that. So I don't know if that is now changed. Nice. FIFA and 2K rumours end of the year. Yeah, it's made up by some absolute nobody account that has just not got any kind of information. I think the fact that people actually think that there will be a new FIFA game by the end of this year, and we haven't heard about it by now, they're crazy. Everyone's just quoting it. Yeah, I mean, there are times where, like, maybe he mentioned it. Maybe he featured in somebody else's article. Right? So, like, is it Mike McGrath? Are they also Telegraph? I might be getting that wrong. Or Matt Law? Is he the Telegraph? Yeah. They might feature on their article. And so, therefore, he wouldn't have put out a tweet. But a lot of the time, that if that is the case, he would have retweeted the article that he's a part of. So, yeah. I don't know where it's from. And we just have to wait and see. But yeah, I don't think there is any chance at all that we would have not heard about, like, 2K actually partnering with FIFA. There's no way that that gets through this industry without it being leaked somewhere. Because they would have been working on it for years. You can't make a game like this in like 6 months. So, yeah. What was 6 o'clock content? I can't actually remember, if I'm honest with you. Oh, how? The nutmeg. No! No, the deflection. Well done, Araujo. Crap, I've got so much to catch up with across the chats. I'm trying. How the hell has that worked? They've just booted a ball back across the box and somehow it's turned into an insane ball to Xavi, who has then just taken the dream first touch. Come on, man. Just so unlucky. Tackled by an AI person running. Wow. This is the Road to Glory account, yes. They know people will always pump money in, so don't need to change. The biggest thing that could happen to make a change is competition. Yes, it's true. It's true. 4 days ago, Harry sort of mentions no one was willing to join. But willing to join what, Panda? I don't get it. If they meant that no one was willing to join Nick's original point of the top creators stopping playing the game, then yeah, that was never going to happen. But that's not the point right now. Chelsea, why bring in an unknown manager rather than back Poch? Because Poch wanted more control over transfers and stuff like that. But Enzo was furious with our board and stuff for not getting the player that he wanted in January and the financial situation and stuff. So I don't get it. Yeah, David, I agree. I have said, I think whether it is 2K, whoever partners with FIFA, I think the first one that we get, at the very earliest, would be next year, if someone had already been working on it for ages. Right? Like, at least a year by now. What is this guy doing? But it could well be 2026. I still think FC25 will be a loan. In terms of, yes, proper polished products. You may have, like, UFL and goals. They might have, like, betas and stuff. But even when they come out, I don't think they're going to be anywhere as close. I mean, goals doesn't look like it's going to be anything that can... Fakir, are you kidding me? Oh, that dribble was so sick as well. Yeah, I don't think goals is going to be something even comparable. UFL, maybe. How has that pass got between two players and then my third guy is on the floor? This person is getting fortunate in this game so far. To not be losing this game. And now suddenly the sun is insanely bright and I can hardly see my screen. Didn't even see that Berbatov was there. I was trying to pass that to Vinny Jr. This is ridiculous. I'm going to have to close the blind. See, their player didn't get tackled by my AI, but the other way round. Ugh. Goal. Yeah, I feel like I'm being a bit scammed here, to be honest with you. I feel like they're getting very fortunate here. You still think and believe that leaks have lost the hype for promos? Yes and no. I think Simps, yes, I do agree, to be fair. But yeah, of course there's videos on those kind of things, because people see one TikTok or one tweet and they'll make a full video on it, even though it's not substantiated or from a reliable source at all. Because clickbait. Oh, the timing! No. But Enzo will get an outrageous payout if they sack him. Like to think he's had discussions about the kind of thing like control and transfers. You would, but it's just... I don't get it. I don't get why he would have changed so much. But yeah, I think one of the biggest things is not actually just the leaks. Oh, game. Come on, man. We're going to get our first L because we get unlucky. Like, what's Drogba doing there? I was past the guy, passing the ball, and he just didn't. I think it's more so because the power curve's just so ruined. And because people know that the majority of, like, the elite players as part of a promo are only going to be obtained by the people that buy the mega store packs. Probably doesn't fancy a relegation battle. Then he hasn't earned that though. I think that's the thing. It feels like, from Enzo's point of view, if that is like why he would be leaving, he hasn't earned that. He doesn't have the reputation yet to say, like, I'm too big for this. Like, I'm too big to be managing anyone in the Premier League. Not yet. Maybe in a couple of years, sure. We are getting a point deduction. Yes, it's not a rumour. We were officially charged like a couple of months ago. We just don't know the result of it yet. Ruben, they're worse on PlayStation than on Xbox. As they have been ever since Team of the Year. But damn, looks like we're going to get our first L. And it's, sadly, from my point of view, not going to be against a great player. Like, I have already beat a couple of people as part of this champs run that are better than this guy. Oh my god, what's going on there? And I tell you what, I completely forgot. Wasn't it at 0-0 when Fekir went round the keeper and missed the target somehow? And now this person's probably just going to switch it from fullback to fullback because there's no real way to combat it on this game. Or just this. Because after all these years, EA still haven't figured out a proper balance to this. How on earth do you still have the ball there? What the hell? I mean, it's got to go forward. we're going to run out of time otherwise. It's just not what I pressed. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't think that was really deserved. You saw the video and Enzo fits our team. Doesn't matter about experience. He's an upgrade on Poch. That's ludicrous to say, though. Ludicrous to say. The man has a season in the Championship. You can't say he's better than someone like that. We watch the games and trust me, anyone is an upgrade on Poch. That's just bullcrap. I watch the games. Your games are on TV. A lot of ours aren't. I watch every single one of ours. And a good amount of Chelsea. I can guarantee there's going to be a lot of Chelsea fans that are done with Enzo in the first 3 months because of how quickly expected results are with Chelsea managers. Josh, you say that Chelsea kicked out Poch because he lost 5-0 and conceded 70 plus goals. That's not true. It was mutual consent and he left because they are wanting to sell players like Gallagher and Chalobah, who he likes, utilised a lot, and wants to have as part of his squad. But they're like, no. No. So, he's off. If you back Enzo as much as you back Poch, he'll probably want to leave as well. Wanted more years on his deal. The owners didn't want him long term. Oh, right, because even though it was a project manager and the owners spoke about patience and everything, God knows how many times, he was only ever going to be there for a season, right? Hence why Enzo got a 5-year deal. Poch got a 2-year deal. You do realise your club is run by lunatics, right? Why are you trying to find logic in something that doesn't have any? Your club makes no sense. Thoughts on Pep leaving next summer? Don't care until it happens. You hear rumours about these kind of things all the time. It's a bit like transfer rumours, to be honest. Most of the time, I don't really care or have an opinion until something actually happens. If they had no clue, they would have given Poch a 5-year deal, but we will enjoy Enzo, thanks. I don't think you understand. If they had no clue, then they would be more likely to give the more inexperienced and bizarre managerial signing the most ridiculous deal. If they had no clue, or if they did understand what they were doing, then You wouldn't put that much risk on a manager with no pedigree. It doesn't make any sense. I genuinely don't believe that there is anyone in the world that can justify Maresca getting a 5-year deal. Nobody. Just out of pure stupidity. It has to be. Like, even if you rate someone highly, you don't put that much risk into it. Especially with how bad the risks have been paying off in terms of players. Crazy. He's won more than Poch in England. Yeah, that's a really, really insightful thing to say. I love how Enzo has gone from a guy that did exactly what was expected, that people thought was a fraud and a bottler because we were potentially not going to get promoted, to all of a sudden, now that he's joining Chelsea, he's this prodigy manager that everyone knows everything about. They rate his tactics, they rate everything. Conveniently ignoring all of the flaws throughout the season and stuff like that from the people that actually watched our games. It's odd. It's very odd. Like, I understand getting behind a new manager and stuff, but all of this crazy propaganda is mind-blowing to me. Oh, that's terrible. Your team has scrubs and Enzo has the best talents in the world. Yeah, Chelsea have a better squad than Man City, Arsenal, Real Madrid. You're bang on. Daka and Vardy up front. Any manager comes 7th with that garbage. Right, so I see what's going on here. For some reason you really dislike us. Or just want to slag off. You want to make it seem like what he did was more impressive than what it was. Because he's signed to be your manager. I get it now. But Josh, he's a great manager, so surely that wouldn't have happened. Hup! Hey! If Enzo leaves us, who's likely to come? Carlos Corberan from West Brom. And Enzo is going. It's here we go now. It's done. It's now just up to it being officially announced by both clubs. Jump ship as soon as he could. Well, sort of. But also, again, if you... The thing is with the Chelsea job, it's a win-win scenario, right? You either end up actually doing really well, and then that opens your possibilities for the future of your career. Or you do crap and you just get a multi-million payoff. I do not have Team of the Season Van Dijk, no. Some of your fans are just salty about Enzo leaving. Some might be. I don't know. I don't really care what, like, our Twitter fans think. Most of them spout garbage about anything and everything. So, you probably shouldn't take their opinions that seriously. They might be annoyed, like, at him because of, like, the things he said about wanting to be here and work on the project and everything like that, and then going that quickly. Crap. Do I think people would be put off with the points deduction and stuff? Probably. But I don't know. Like, I don't know how good of a manager Corberan is. I know that when they came to our ground, they schooled us. We won the game. Some miracle that we just did not lose that game. But we got battered. But I haven't watched every West Brom game this season, so I don't know whether that was a one-off, or whether they've done that numerous times. I don't know. Oh my god, game. What's my usual record? I average 16 on this account. Last week we got 18. Our one loss so far today has come against someone that I feel we got unlucky against. They definitely weren't the best player that I've come up against so far. But that's part of champs. It is what it is. It happens. James, you never finished it. Noxie, hello, how's it going? So yeah, I don't really have a preference for a manager, because I'm probably not going to know much about the likely candidates. So if Potter was an option, I would take that. Very much so. We were after him previously, before he went to Chelsea. We wanted Potter. So, would we go back down that road and try again, now that he's had his break? Gives him a chance to sort of rebuild his reputation a bit. I don't know. Or maybe he's waiting for something bigger. Apparently he turned down at Ajax. Do you turn Ajax down to join a... to join us? Probably not. Tom Garrett, fancy cover and take over from Klopp. Yeah. It's frustrating to concede there, considering I probably should have scored so soon before that. This feels a bit unfortunate as well. A bit like the other loss. No. Oh, come on. How would you recommend to improve Ultimate Team before the 85 times 10? I don't really know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what you mean. What? Like, you've not played Ultimate Team, you don't know how to get a better team? Play all of the game modes and do all of the objectives that give you rewards. It's easier than ever to get a good team. Because you can just earn so many packs just via playing the game normally now. Wow, what a save. Like, you play the Cup that is out right now and do that for each of the leagues, you're earning yourself a ton. Oh, that's Sad. Some players, some guaranteed team of the season packs and stuff like that. You play some rivals, you play some champs. You'll get yourself a good team in absolutely no time. Like, you could... There's probably people out there right now that are making like 24-hour Road to Glories that end up with a full team of the season team. And whilst the cards may not be worth like 200,000 coins each, they will be great cards. Like, just because they're not the biggest names doesn't mean that they won't actually play really well. That's frustrating. FIFA points should be banned for under 18s. They should just not exist. The store shouldn't be monetized. It should be cosmetics and stuff like that. In my opinion, but that ain't gonna happen. Any tips to get better? Play as much as you can. Specifically Div Rivals, because that's the most competitive mode. That's where you're going to improve. You're going to come up against the best players. There's unlimited amount of games in there to play. And if you can, analyze your own gameplay. So if you can like record it and oh, what game? If you can record it and stuff and then watch it back afterwards, then you'll be able to properly analyze it and improve that way. Yeah, that feels like a harsh loss as well. Where do I think Sammy Schmodix ends up? West Ham. He screams a West Ham signing to me. Dragon, hello, how's it going? Oscar, hello, welcome. Such a shame to see this level of viewership in it during Team of the Season. Back in FIFA 17 or 18. Doing champs. It'd be like 100 plus people. 15. Game's not going well for us, is it? Please watch the other videos. Please watch the football channel. TikTok, YouTube. I beg. It's one of the reasons I would absolutely love to push that and get it monetized and just try and push it more and more and more. I would love for that to be a possibility, to just absolutely smash out football-based content each day. What a scumbag, by the way. Everyone used to love watching champs back in 18 or 19, but now people don't like it because gameplay sucks. Yeah, gameplay on this game, if you stream gameplay like I do, your viewership is simply not going to hit like it used to. Because people don't enjoy it. They don't enjoy playing, and therefore watching is even worse of an experience. Whereas in like FIFA 17, the gameplay was so satisfying, skill-based and everything like that, that it was enjoyable to play, and it was enjoyable to watch the best players, because the gameplay was entertaining. Now you see the best people playing this game, they're switching the ball from fullback to fullback 50 times a game, they're player locking every second pass. It's just not good. So, yeah, anyone that does that type of content, like me, is at a loss. Ace, I wouldn't go that far, considering monetary-wise. Ooh, viewership-wise on champ streams, absolutely, yeah. You made a Team of Season's Glory account during Bundesliga, your team was so good in about 2 days. Yeah. I say, it's so quick and easy. Just pack Blanc, nice. Hope it gets better for you in terms of viewers. I really hope so. But as I say, I love doing the football style content. My dream would be for my football YouTube channel to blow up more than this one. Because I just am so engrossed and in love with the sport that creating videos, doing streams about it, even making TikToks about it, I love it. I could talk about football forever. So having a channel dedicated to just to having discussions about stuff, whether it's talking about managers, whether it's talking about predictions for the Champions League, or analysing games, or doing narrative-based videos, like when I did the rise and fall of Leicester, or the rise and fall of Neymar. I love all of these different types of content. So, as I say, my dream is that this summer, with the Euros, we've obviously got the Champions League final still to come, and then all of the pre-season predictions and all of those kind of things that you can do. I would love to push my football YouTube an absolute mile. Because currently it isn't monetized. So anything and everything I do on that channel does not earn me a single penny. Same with the football TikTok. You need 10k followers to get the TikTok monetized. And in order to get the YouTube channel monetized, you need 4,000 public watch hours. So hopefully throughout the summer we can push towards at least one of the two things getting monetized. I think there's potentially more chance of YouTube, because we already have the subscribers, but we just don't have the watch hours. How well does YouTube pay out? I mean, it depends on your definition of well. It also, the amount that you will make off of YouTube depends on what kind of content you make. For example, if you make YouTube Shorts, then you are not going to earn anywhere near as much as if you're doing normal YouTube videos. If you are making 8-minute videos that get 100,000 views, you're going to earn significantly less than if you are making half-hour long videos that get 100,000 views. If your niche is something with a really, really high RPM, then you're going to earn much more than a niche that has a low RPM due to advertising and stuff like that. So there's a lot of factors that come into it. It's not as simple as you will earn X amount for X amount of views. Especially nowadays with how all the advertising and stuff works, and the promotion of different like lengths of content, short form and long form, and podcasts and all of this stuff. Yeah, it's more complicated than it used to be. Because in the past, most of YouTube was the same kind of stuff. People would upload like 10-minute videos, and that was the standard. So you could basically just know roughly the same for everyone. But now things are so different. I do content creation full-time, yes. So as I say, the dream would be to be able to have 2 channels and stuff like that that I can actually earn money for. Especially because of the scope with like some of the videos styles and stuff like I've done for the football channel, the narrative ones in the past are so fun. I would love it. I am going to be putting out a video on that channel, ideally tomorrow, which is basically going to be why Chelsea are appointing Enzo as manager. A topical video that is also based around Leicester, so I have the expertise there, but also based around a massive Premier League team. It's big news as well because it's such an odd appointment that hopefully it will create intrigue, and therefore maybe the video could do okay. You got to get the thumbnail right though, the title and everything. Oh, that's such a garbage goal. Just need something to blow up like it did for Ginge. I feel like that is much easier in something like gaming than on football-based content though. Like, just because of the way that gaming clips have that virality, I guess you could have like a reaction to something that happens in a game, or I don't know, from like a watch along or something. Or you have something that just gets put everywhere, like Rory's terrible prediction for Haaland. Like, whilst obviously Rory will probably forever get ridiculed for that Haaland prediction, but because he did it on such a big platform on Sky, and because it went everywhere, I would love to know how many millions of views across all the different formats of that video existing on all the different platforms and channels that has had. And even though it made him look like a bit of a mug, Rory will have profited from that going so viral massively, because it would have drawn so much traffic to him, his channels, his platforms, his socials. And not just that, not just the traffic, but it provides engagement as well. Because if he does any kind of prediction video now, the comments will be about his Haaland prediction. And if you don't know anything about social media and everything like that, comments and interactions are the best thing for growth and for algorithms and stuff like that. For example, if I put out a TikTok tonight and 100 people, the first 100 people that watched that video all commented on it, it would blow up. Absolutely blow up. Whereas if nobody commented on it, the odds of that video getting like 1,000 plus views have dropped significantly. So that's why you see so many people just engagement and rage baiting. And it's why you can't really take so many people seriously nowadays. Because anyone that knows how this industry works knows exactly what they're doing. So you may see someone on Twitter, like, I don't know, Goldbridge tweets out nonsense all the time. But you don't see replies to it from other people that do this as a job, because they know exactly what he's doing. They're not going to take it seriously. Whereas if it was said, if it was said by someone that doesn't basically try and goad people in all the time, then there'd probably be actual responses from other people within the space. Like, I don't know, if James Lawrence Olcott came out and said something as crazy as Goldbridge does, then the response would be very different. something that changed over the years. You used to watch top 10 goals of the week or something. Now you don't, because people don't score fun goals. It's all about breaking the meta. On this, yeah, absolutely. Who do I think Leicester should sign this summer? I feel like it's impossible to say, because we have no idea how much money we need to raise, and therefore we don't know who's going to leave. For example, if we had to sell Dewsbury Hall, we need a replacement. If we can keep him, then we can focus on different areas. Right now, whilst we don't know our own situation, it's too hard to say. Apparently we want a manager similar to Maresca, and it's going to be 14 mil for Enzo and all of his staff. So, I mean, the dream scenario is that you don't have to pay compensation to bring in whoever our new manager is, and suddenly there's a bit of cash that we didn't think we'd have. But if you do have to pay compensation, hopefully it's less than that. And then you've still got a little bit out of it. And Ndidi will leave you. And Ndidi isn't our player. He's out of contract. So, technically, unless he signs a new contract, he's not leaving us. He's just gone. But again, though, like, if you'd have said that last summer, I don't think anyone would have cared, because he'd been crap for a couple of years. But last season, Enzo turned him into a different type of player, like more attacking rather than defensive-minded midfielder. It was baffling, but it worked. And so now losing Wilf would be a different prospect than it would have been last summer. But if we bring in a manager that isn't going to play anything similar to Maresca, then losing him wouldn't be a problem. So this is why it's a really tricky scenario for me to talk about any of our players or squad. Because who knows what on earth we're going to be doing. And therefore, who are going to be the most important to try and re-sign contracts with and stuff like that? No one has any clue. It's so hard to talk about right now. It's so much unknown. Potter would be free. He would. Whereas Corberan wouldn't. Maybe Potter just goes back to Brighton, though. Oh, you jammy sod. How do you think the players feel right now? Sad? Maybe a bit frustrated? That this manager that they've basically given their all to completely changed some of, like, their positions and stuff like that for him, and then he's just gone. First opportunity. Yeah, it must be annoying. Players that signed because of him, with the expectation that we're going to go up under you, and then I'm going to smash it for you in the Premier League. Can my team... Come on. Stop with these terrible passes and stuff. Oh dear. I don't think anyone in the world understands why Company is going to buy him. Not at all. I was talking to my dad about this last night. It's just... You could maybe understand it if he had playing links to them. Sure. Like, if he'd played for them for 5-10 years, okay. It would still be a bizarre choice, but at least maybe he's a club legend and he knows the club, is what they always say, don't they? Shush, that's either great or terrible. Yeah, if someone with a different name had done the job that company had done, then they wouldn't be getting that job at Bayern. I've had one shot this game. That is really bad. This downfall, crazy. Maybe we just have to go with a bit of this. Callum, no, did not know that. How many points do you think Leicester will be deducted? Absolutely no idea. No one has any clue. Because how do you even judge it? We don't know the amount that we've gone over the PSR limit or anything like that. But even if you did, there hasn't been consistency with it, with like Everton and Forest, so who the hell knows? Could be 2 points, could be 12. And we will have absolutely no idea what it is until it's been resolved. Obviously, there'll be like leaks once it... Oh, game! What are you doing? There'll be some leaks, probably a few days before it's officially announced. Dybala Reds? No, that's a fat L, man. Please add a solution to this in your game, EA. You shouldn't just be able to do this. It shouldn't work. Have that, you little slag. Karma. The Prem are not trying to scrap VAR. Literally the opposite. Surely 4 points isn't that what everyone else has got for the same thing? No. Forest got 4, Everton got 6, and then they got 2 the second time. What do you think about Renato Sanchez? I've played against the guy once and he seemed really good. Those are my only thoughts on that. Sorry. Not very helpful. Okay, I mean, I pressed past there, Drogba. Come on, lad. No, that's... No, game. What are you doing? How much does the SBC cost? Like, I know it exists, but I haven't seen the price of it or anything like that. I thought he was going to move his keeper there. Why does it switch my player? Like, I have Drogba selected for a reason. He's like the most OP player in the entire game from corners. Why are you switching it to Werner without me pressing a button? I don't want that, otherwise I would have chosen him. Things like that do my head in, because there's just no logic to it. 380k? That's less than I thought it would be, based on the fact that Renato just seems to be wildly overpriced every single year. You are better than me? Good for you. Hopefully you get rewarded for it. You should probably stop caring about how good people are at a video game, though. Kian, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Cross it to Haaland. Or to the back post. How have you lost the ball without being fouled there? What? I don't get it. Unless EO go massive with Evos before FC25, you think Evos will be dead very soon? I mean, surely, once Team of the Season is done, they just go mental with Evos. And they just basically allow you to boost up players to 95 rated via Evos from like a 75. Even if you do it, because we've seen this so many times before, even if you do it as like an experiment for the next game, you could experiment with doing like single stat evos. For example, play 5 games with a player, get 3 composure. Something like that. Just test it out. And go crazy with it. Because you can be more extreme with your testing when it's the end of the year. You say just play? I am playing. How do you... God. We're offside. Nice. They should have passed that earlier. No, why didn't he dribble a bit tighter? It was technical. There's no world where Saka's banging in a goal like that on his right foot, is there? Come on. Again, frustrating. That feels like a very harsh goal to concede. I just can't catch a break in these matches right now. I'm not getting those important bounces. And just like at the end of the 90 minutes, they're now just going to be able to play it around exactly how they please and hope that they don't make the same mistake that they made in the 90th minute, which of course they won't, because they'll just boot it back to the goalie. Or just do that because there's no counter to it. Festus, I'm not sure why that would be going. Now, am I talking to you or playing? Both. I don't have a clue what you mean. Might put some effort into pro clubs. No. Of course it won't. Girth and Turf has blown up at the end of the year. The new game, the new FC and FIFA games, are basically done and dusted in March. Girth and Turf didn't blow up until post-March, right? Or mid-March? How did I lose? They scored more goals than me. So yeah, the fact that that's blown up will have zero impact on the new game. Definitely not by release. Oh my god, what is that? Stutter lag. Oh god, this is not going to be a fun one. Oh god, it's laggy. Yeah, stutter lag. This is going to be a problem. This could very easily be back-to-back losses here. That's not what I pressed. I mean... Okay. 10-0 to 12-3 with some dodgy losses. Definitely a reason you gave up on the game. And then we go into the next game and we get stutter lag and we concede because the pass isn't what I pressed due to the lag. Not great. It has to be said. Oh, that second unpressed tackle. Oh, this is awful, man. Shocked how cheap Barella is. How much is that card? I know that cards exist, but not much more than that. I haven't looked at in-games. I don't know prices. Eusebio with 99 interceptions, yeah? Oh, God. The lag. 270k? I mean, I wouldn't say that's cheap. Buy Mbappe. No. Please stop spamming. Thank you. Luka Modric can't pass a ball. But this is horrible gameplay. This is woeful. Comfortably the worst game of the weekend in terms of gameplay. Just can't do anything. That's not what I pressed. Ugh. It's horrible. That's... What is this lag? Oh my good God. This is unbearable. Jesus Christ, man. I can't play like this. What am I supposed to do? Do I always begin to cry when I'm losing? No, I can hate the game if I'm winning 6-0. But if a game has massive lag, regardless of the scoreline, it's going to be annoying. And we have conceded 2 goals in this game due to lag. Oh. Which, unsurprisingly, kind of annoying. Because we're probably going to lose this game because of the connection. And that's wildly infuriating. John, stop spamming garbage. Thank you. Definitely the server's fault too. Yeah, like if it was my connection and like the stream was mega lagging and stuff like that, then it's like, yeah, fair enough. Something's going on. But when all of a sudden you just go into a game and it's like this, when all of the other games have been fine, what can you do? Yeah, this one's dreadful. Like, the stutter lag is bad enough, let alone when it starts doing all the other random crap. I simply can't play in this. Is it lagging for the opponent as well, you wonder? A lot of the time, no. Because it will be based on your connection to the server, not your connection to your opponent. So, for example, if for whatever reason I had randomly matched up with an American in this game, and it was on an American server, their connection to the server is going to be better than mine. Therefore, in the game, they won't get the same lag as me. Does that make sense? I just... Ugh. Well, maybe it's going to be a 14-win weekend, which Considering we're having to play it all at the end on the last few hours of champs being out, it's not the end of the world. But being 10-0 and then potentially only getting 14 is going to suck. But I can't do anything in this. So this is going to be a loss. And if we have any other games with this kind of connection, I'm going to lose them too. Which isn't, like, it's not as annoying as it would be for some other people, because to me it's just like, it's out of your control. What can you do? It's more annoying if you go like 3-0 up in a game against someone that you're better at and you bottle it. Like, you just defend really badly and then they manage to come back and beat you. That's more annoying to me than losing a game that's just out of your control. How are you playing Champs? It's not the weekend, because Champs goes until Wednesdays at 8 AM. Andrew, hello! Oh, I see. You started a new job. Hell yeah! Hopefully that's going very, very well. Cheers for tuning in. So yeah, if we concede another one, then we'll just leave. Move on to the next one. I've still got all of the PlayStation champs to do, so... Why did he take so long to pass? What? That's team of the season Vinny Jr. on a 5-star weak foot with like 95 passing or something like that. Oh, man. This is painful. That's my fault. I did just try and pass the ball through my opponent. Not really sure what I was thinking. That was not going to work. Ah, damn it. Best of luck with champs. Saw the team take down. It was good. Glad you enjoyed. Hell yeah. Drogba has missed the target. That is not something you say often. From a corner header. Normally it flies in the back of the net. Metallica live was one of the best things I've ever seen. Okay, GG. Absolutely no idea how that managed to get through. Now we just have to hope that the remaining games that we go into do not have those same kind of connection problems, because if they do, I'm probably not winning another game. It's that hard to play. So... let's see, shall we? Is it risky to go straight into another game after one with a connection as bad as that? Maybe. But I don't really have much choice with how much time we have left. So we're going to have to go for it. I can open some packs, yeah. Can I do a tactics video? No. If you want to find... if you care about my tactics... go and watch a tactics video from any of the people that make good ones that were released in October. I haven't changed my tactics since then. They're outdated. They're probably terrible, but I just don't care enough to go and use the most meta tactics and formations and stuff like that. I just stick with what works for me. It feels okay. We'll leave it at that. I mean, this game doesn't have the stutter lag, which is a much better start. Let's just hope it doesn't have any random lag spikes like the other one did as well. Drogba is the Czech of this year. Yeah. Yeah, that shapeshifter's check was an absolute menace. Oh! But at least he hit the target. Better than last game. No! Oh! Why does your game look like it's 2 times speed? Because you are watching it most likely on a phone screen. Compared to on like a 30, 40-inch TV. You're also not playing it. If I told you every single time something was like slightly slower than expected, like a pass or a dribble or a touch or something like that, it would literally be the only thing I'd talk about. So someone would watch your gameplay on TikTok and potentially ask the same problem. Ask the same question, sorry. Oh, that's a very lucky bounce. Very, very lucky bounce. I don't know why he took that extra slight delay in the shooting there, but it is what it is. Langton, it was a dodgy game on the servers, hence why we've only had one. Did they play any of the new album songs? Yeah, loads. I saw them play Inamorata, which is the first time anyone has ever seen it get played live. So that was sick. That was very, very sick. I was dreaming, because we knew we were the first gig in the second half of the tour. Like, there's been a 6-month break or something like that. If they were going to do any set changes, it was going to be during our concert. So they played Wolf of Man for the first time on the tour, and they played Inamorata for the first time live ever, which was awesome. My dream was that Room of Mirrors would get added, but it didn't, sadly. They took out Whiskey in the Jar for something that I didn't even recognise, which is a bit of a shame because that's my girlfriend's favourite song by them. It's one of my mates' favourite songs by them, and I really like it as well, but it's all good. Room of Mirrors is just amazing. The harmonies on that are phenomenal when it kicks back in with a double bass. But Inamorata live was... Oh, it was amazing. The harmonies in that are so good. Have I not played the cup yet? Only a tiny amount. I've done the Premier League objective from the cup, and that is it. Oh my god, how did you get away with that? Yeah, I haven't seen the prices of any of the SERIE tots. For those that don't know, I've been away. I left Thursday morning to go to München. And got back yesterday. So, I don't know any of the prices. I've still not looked at the in-game stats. I don't know stars and skill moves of half the cards. Or more than half. I know Dybala is double 5-star. And that's about it. So, yeah. My knowledge of SERIE tots is very limited right now. But we'll obviously open up our rewards when we get them. And I can open up a couple of my other save packs as well. How is the other account team? Very good. Any team of the season menu grinds? Not for me. Do I play football? No. not really. What formation do I use? 4-2-1-3. How did that get through? That's crazy, man. He's going to score from it as well. Nearly. Level is quite low. Get it easy by doing... Oh, yeah, yeah. There's so much XP available for me by doing the cups. That, yes. Oh, come on. The bounce back. I can't catch a break. Good tackle. Am I still doing Leicester Evos? Yes, of course. He wrapped his leg around me after I dribbled away and he still tackled me. What a filthy cheat. That pass, for some reason, was originally locking onto someone very different. Again, what are these passes, man? What are my team doing? Oh yeah, there's a draft objective as well. I haven't seen what you get from doing that, but I did see that it existed. What is the passing? What's going on? Right, Vinny. 2 things you wanted to do for ages, did in one trip, Metallica live, and you saw the Allianz. I did. I did, and it was amazing. Again, got the new Bayern shirt on for this upcoming season. For those that haven't seen it, I'll show you it. Champs is going pretty much normal. We've had some BS games. The game I just lost, it was really, really laggy. It was horrible. Luckily, though, we've come into this one, and we don't seem to be having the same lag. So that's good. No. Misery. See, that should be a foul. He's kicked through him to get the ball. Those are the kind of stupid tackles that should not work. But for some reason on this game, they've made it so that they're perfectly fine. I mean, that was not meant to go to Berber. Oh, I just don't have that final ball. See, I shouldn't have gone for that pass there, but my problem, I get bored. Like, I can't be that guy that spins and sits on the edge of the box for like a minute straight waiting for the perfect pass. It's why I don't go 20-0. I get so bored of it. So there, I shouldn't have tried the pass to Drogba. I couldn't be bothered to do the same thing 10 more times, waiting for the pass. It's just too tedious. I just want to attack. I want something to happen. Even if it means my opponent gets to get the ball. At least something different happens. Okay, that seems a bit stupid, but okay. Jack, yeah. Garnacho, Totso, Kvara. As I said, I don't know anything about the Serie A players. Enox, hello. There is absolutely no world where Vinny is worth 6 mil. No. Not with the gameplay that we have on this game. If you got this Vinny card in, like, fantastic gameplay, he would be significantly better. But the gameplay just isn't smooth enough for him to get fully utilized. Because the dribbling, man, it doesn't work in the way that it should do at times. and so he doesn't feel as smooth as he should do. And that 84 composure, I said it when we were going through all of the La Liga tops, that 84 composure could take him from being an elite level card to one that just is not at that level. Even though his other stats are all amazing outside of composure, that one stat could ruin him. And based on the use case so far, I think I'd agree with my previous assessment. I would have preferred to get Griezmann to Vinny. Favourite skill move? Probably a Hocus Pocus. Good luck on rewards. Gonna lurk till the end. No problem. Can you follow? You can. See, like there, I held LB when I pressed the skill move to do the, like, lateral heel to heel, and he didn't do it. Those are the kind of things that you need the game to work to utilize Vinny properly. You want to be doing tight dribbling and skill moves mixed in, but if the game doesn't work properly, how on earth are you going to get that amount of value out of that card? That's why someone like Drogba is so good and such good value for money, because he doesn't need the fancy stuff. Put the ball in the air, he's putting it in the back of the net. Get him running through on goal, he's putting the ball in the back of the net. He doesn't need to dribble past 5 players in order to feel amazing. But Vinny requires smooth gameplay, correct reading of the inputs by the game. You're asking for a lot there, sadly. You shouldn't be, but you are. Use him as a decoy, though. And then we play in Drogba, who... Okay. Took the touch too heavy. Maybe that's where it would have been great to have Vinny. He would have had a slightly better touch. I mean, that's just... If my other player actually gets the ball there, then we have a great attacking opportunity. Lovely little quick counter, but instead, we lose out on the ball. That's frustrating. Have I ever played in a charity match? No. I would love to, but I don't know the right people. Sadly. Oh my god, game. What are you doing to me? Is what it feels like. Gotti, I'll take it. Please get out the way! Oh, and then the pass gets intercepted. Oh, my midfielders is just... Is it going to get switched all the way back across? Of course it is. Yours is the McGeady cancel. Yeah, that's good this year. Frustrating that Kunde can recover from that. It's offside. Come on, hurry up. I pressed a skill move and it didn't do anything. We somehow get an absolutely BS penalty. I don't even understand what for. I mean, I should have scored because he should have done the heel-to-heel that I wanted, the L1 heel-to-heel, which would have got past the keeper and I would have just put it in the back of the net. But for some reason he ignored it, and then we get the penalty because he ignored it. So either way, it should have been a goal. But why can't it just happen the way that it should have done? With the... Oh, why is that not going to Fakir? Yeah, why can't it just happen with the way that the buttons were actually pressed? Why does it have to be some stupid pen? Nettles? I don't know what you mean. No! That was actually really well played as well. Does the TikTok creator program pay well? If you get an absolute ton of views, then it can do, but much easier said than done. But a lot of people say that, like, once they start getting tons of views, that their, like, RPM goes down and stuff like that. So a lot of people complain about it, but compared to what it used to be, it's much better. I use 4213. If gameplay was more popular than packs, think you would get the same views as someone like Nick. But question for you, if you do blow up, how would you adjust to the more comments and catching up with it? Doing my best. If I had 500 viewers in my stream, I would not be able to reply to every single comment and question. Which is sad, because that's what I pride myself on. I pride myself on interactive streams and everyone feeling like they can be involved. Right? I don't... So, I would obviously love to try and respond to as many people as possible, even if the stream is blowing up. It wouldn't be possible, but I would then try and respond to as many people as possible. And hopefully people would just understand that if your chat is just constantly scrolling, no human in the world can respond to all of that, so... Pack Theo, GG. Can I play your champs next week? No. Understand you don't change custom tactics, but should really try yours. Simple but efficient. 4-4-2. I appreciate it, but I just don't care enough. Like, if I really, really cared about being as good as I possibly could on this game, I would sweat the Elite Division every day. I would be player locking left, right, and centre. And I would be doing everything in my power to fully abuse the meta at every point possible. That, to me, is just not at all fun. I find a formation at the start of the game, and I basically stick with it for the remainder of the game because it's what works for me. I find it fun. If something like a patch comes out and ruins it, that's when I'll change. But I don't go out of my way to use the most meta stuff. Otherwise, I would have been using 4-3-2-1 for the last 6+ months. And yeah, like I said, these custom tactics, I don't even know what they are. Like, look, I have 71 depth. These are tactics from October. And the only reason why I had tactics at that time is because it felt like if you did not use them, you were at such a disadvantage that it was just stupid to not. Right? The difference between having that depth and not having it was so big that you had to do it. So, that's why that. But that's also why they haven't changed since, because it feels like they... I don't need to. How was Germany? Phenomenal. EF, I have no idea. Thoughts on Lookman? Baller. Brendan Rodgers is a little leprechaun fraud. Here's the new buy-in kit that I did pick up. So, new shirt for this season. Allianz on the side. Bundes. I feel like when I saw it online, these, like, stripe kind of things looked a lot darker than they actually are. So, it's actually a lot better. I was initially planning to get last season's, but I got the new one instead. So, yeah. There's the front. And, of course, Musiala on the back. Because he's that guy. Absolute baller. I am 6'2". How long were you there for again? Thursday through Monday. Only 11p per 1,000 views. Hey, you take that on TikTok. How's the food in Germany? Amazing. The sausages, the bratwurst and stuff like that, banging. But the more important thing was the beer. The beer was so good that drinking it by the litre just felt normal. It's amazing. So yeah, of course had to bring a Stein back. Bayern Munich one. Had to be done. Right, we got 2 games left. If I win them both, we jump up a rank. Lovely. Oh. Elemental, very good, thank you. How about yourself? Hopefully you are doing fantastic. It's good to see you. I think what I will do is I will have a very, very quick toilet trip. And then we'll play our 2 remaining games. So, if you haven't already, if you want to support the stream, if you're on TikTok, spam those likes, get those thumbs going. If you're on YouTube and you haven't already, hit the thumbs up. And if you're brand new and want to see daily streams, shorts and videos, now that we're back off of our holiday, you can follow on TikTok and Twitch and sub on YouTube. We are live on all 3 right now. I will be 30 seconds, a minute, something like that. Burb. Where is he? I'm right here. Why am I using Park and Berbatov at this point of the game? Simple answer. I want to. Berber and Park. Ballers. I'd be more likely to replace Park than Berber. But I haven't hit any big midfielders throughout Team of the Season. Hence why we've got these 2 in there. I just haven't got any. So, like Fekir, I guess, as a cam, but as CM or CDM, I've not hit any. So, if I did, they'd probably go in the team. But those 2 are still banging. Aaron, hello. What team should you use on Football Manager? Leicester, of course. What a crazy, silly question. How many coins do I have? I have 5,818,000 coins. here we go then. Win both of these. And we get rank 3. Got 11 wins so far every week on a road to glory. Started at German tops. No good Reds, though. It's expected, isn't it? Reds are just so hard to get good ones of. Which is why the Fakir and Aspi objective was so cool. Really good. That Fakir card is better than 99% of Reds that people have got. Oh, do I think Shapeshifters will be coming soon? I have no idea. We're going to get Euros and Copa America based content post Team of the Season. Will that also contain like different promos within it, like Shapeshifters? Or will it just be international stars from over the years and stuff like that? Who knows? Who knows? Because that'll go on for a while. And then we would assumedly have footies. Or a slightly different named variant of it. Oh. No name, I appreciate that. Thank you. And even if you, like, rarely stop by, I appreciate it. Because I also don't blame people for stopping playing. Like, there are a lot of people that... Sorry, what? Missed out on him. That is sad. How has he gone between... Wow, okay. Ethan, no. I don't even know what that card is. Nice. Yeah, so many people don't have the time that you... Why did he not do the skill move? What is happening with this gameplay? So many people don't have the time to put into Ultimate Team that they used to, and so they stop. And so many people just don't enjoy the game as much. I personally, if this wasn't my job, like if I had bought, let's say from FIFA 10 up to like FIFA 20 and not done this as a job, FIFA 21 I would have played, I would have hated, but I would have been like, oh okay, right, this one's bad, right? Like the worst of all time, my least favourite video game of all time. But maybe it was a one-off. I would have then bought FIFA 22 and basically gone through the exact same thing again, and that would have been me done. I would not have bought FIFA 23 if I didn't do this as my job. Because of how bad those two games were back to back. Oh, come on. CR7, never had one. Yeah, draft objective I'll get to work on. I need to do all of the cup objectives as well. We're getting in such good positions, but just can't quite get that shot off. Is that finally it? How has he saved it? Your players are struggling to do a skill move. Oh. What? I don't mind that being saved, because I don't even know what I got that for. And I'm never really that annoyed if I don't score a penalty that I didn't even see what the offence was. Oh, he fouled me as I was shot. I see. A jest from Leicester. Doing Hosselu Showdown. I've seen people on Twitter talk about the card, but I haven't really seen it. I haven't... Like, I know it exists. And it's by no Gittins, right? I played against that card earlier, but it was in a game where the person ended up leaving relatively quickly, so didn't really get to see. Did draft objective, not one blue in packs. Outrageous! Okay, I mean, yeah. Sure, game. I dribbled off the pitch instead of pressing anything there to come back the other way. That's exactly what I pressed. Dear God. Here is that Hosselu. It's crazy to think, when you think about it, you don't enjoy playing the game, but you still play it every day. Yeah, you should find something else to play. You really should. Like, I don't feel like people realise just how much fun playing games can be compared to playing this. Do you think Bayern win the league next season? Now that they've signed Company as manager? Probably not. What do you think about the tweets from Nick? Which ones? Gunters. It's pretty bad. Okay. Score. We're 1-0 up. You're enjoying Topspin at the moment? If I had a lot more like disposable income, then I would have bought Topspin. I would have also bought Zoo Tycoon console edition, but not yet. My God, he took so long to shoot. You do like playing casual, but you hate playing champs and rivals because you have to always win. Yeah. Don't play Ultimate Team. About the game at the Mbappe mistake. Oh, we've been over that when it happened. His original idea was moronic, but the idea of the community coming together to try and have an end goal of getting EA to be more communicative is a great idea that I would get behind if there is some sort of decision made as to how that is going to be targeted as an achievement. So, we'll see. Let me quickly restart my capture software so that I can record in case we get something sick. But yeah, I'm sort of going to be going into rewards here half blind, because whilst I know like a chunk of the players that are in Serie A Tots, as I said before, I don't know their stats, I don't know their worth, so I'm going to be going into this. I might open rewards and think, oh my God, that card is outrageous, and then he's 30k. That could be a sad moment. But let's first find out. Let's first find out whether I'm going to get 14 or 16. The dream is a free win. The worst case scenario is we lose on penalties, purely because it will just be such a waste of everybody's time. So I apologise in advance if that does happen. But let's see how it goes, shall we? I don't mind if I don't get 16 this week. Again, it won't be the end of the world. I've been away. I'm having to rush everything on the last day. We're up against a little sweat lord that's just going to switch play. I'm expecting the player locks to come out as well. Galazzo, oh my god, Berbatov, what an awful run. Galazzo Drogba is OP as hell. Am I aware there is another account with all of my videos on it? It's got 59 followers. Nope. What's it called? Oh, that's a goal. I moved check that way. How on earth has he not saved that? That's absolute BS. I predicted you go in that post. That's so stupid, man. I hate goalie movement. Like, not the fact it exists, but the fact that if you move your goalkeeper into the right position, they actually seem more likely to concede. And how that is a sentence that is accurate, I don't understand. But it is. Any of you that do move your goalie know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my god, Berbatov couldn't control the ball. Oh, he's the one that ruined the previous attack. Simpsons Hit and Run is an absolutely goated game. Hell yeah. Oh. Turns out he has some kind of passing playstyle. I'm not sure which one that is. Jesus. Drogba. Only move your goal if the player's awful, doesn't know to switch sides. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, if you're moving your goalkeeper against someone that's good, then you have to be very, very good at your timing. Otherwise, you will concede because of your movement. The frustration is when you are against someone that just does not really know about goalie movement. And so you move your keeper, like you predict it perfectly. You know, okay, they're gonna finesse this far post here. So you move your goalie to the far post, and then it goes straight through him. Like, why? Why, game? Why you do this? Can you pass the ball when I press the button? For Christ's sake. What is with the passing delay? Jesus. Oh, my own player's charging in front of me. It's Berber again. Berber's ruining every attack. Get out the way, lad. We were fine without you there. Oh, same thing has just happened to them. Own player getting in the way. Same as mine, but with that at the end. I have not seen that, no. Interesting. Oh. I mean, I got away with that. It took a long time to pass that ball there. With whoever that was. Oh. Haven't uploaded in a while though. Interesting. What is going on with this gameplay here, man? This is an absolute mess. What's happening? Oh, come on. Came up when you searched for me. Interesting. Come on, I've tackled him! Give me the ball! Oh. Yusuf, cheers for joining. Back post, no. Another rebound that goes straight to one of their players. And it ends up in a goal. This game has been a mess from start to finish. There's just no skill involved in what's going on. Bounce back after bounce back. Oh, of course it doesn't fall to Vinny. This is basically one of those games where the luck between both players needs to balance out by the end of the game. Because if not, then this is just insane. Berbatov ruining 3 of my attacks on his own. Because the game has decided he's the saboteur. God. Frustrating. I mean, I'm going to do this. I think. It's got a lot of comments on the vids too, weirdly. Oh God! We'll see. What's the score? 2-1 to my opponent somehow. Vinny through the middle, so he's on the ball more, is basically the simple plan. But somehow he intercepts that. It even comes up with the playstyle plus, thinking that he's got the ball. But yet, somehow he didn't stick a leg out when it was right in front of him. And then we concede. Oh, yeah. How are some of those getting so many views? Oh. It hasn't uploaded for... God knows how long. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, sadly, could potentially be a waste of time these last 2 matches, but what are you going to do? Great ball. Timo! Timo! He was obviously predicting the pass across, or the finesse, far post. Moves his keeper out the way, and we bang it in. Exactly what we were talking about earlier. Moving your goalie can make you concede more than it saves you. Just due to how the goalkeeper animations and stuff like that work this year. Like, that's BS, man. That's absolute BS that Drogba has somehow left the ball behind there. There's no logic to it. Luckily, we get the goal from the corner anyway. Jordan, anyone but the Tories. Do I do team ratings? I do for people that are subs on Twitch, members on YouTube, that kind of thing. So that it helps support doing it full time and also prevents spam from everyone just constantly asking. And I know that That's frustrating, but don't have any options here. What a block. Oh. Again, a bit like the other game. I don't really mind that I don't score that. I have absolutely no idea, once again, what that was given for. His player blocked my shot from Drogba. So, I don't really... No way did he save that. He moved his keeper. Wow, that's jammy. Please. Well done. Doing anything for the UCL final on Saturday? Yeah, going out with my mates. We'll go and watch it. Came from TikTok. How you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. I hope you are too. I just had an amazing weekend in Munchen. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. He's offside. Why did I pass that? Why did I pass that? Do I want Dortmund or Madrid to win, or just any? I don't care. It would be cool for Dortmund because it would be someone really different, and like the Royce send-off story and stuff like that. That'd be cool. But unless Barca are in it, then I don't care. I just want an entertaining game. Team of the season, Vinny. Would you enjoy living in somewhere like Germany? From my time going there? Yes, absolutely I would. Our red pick from last week goes absolutely clutch. We finally got someone good. And they've gone big in the last moments of the game. The title of the stream, for some reason, didn't update. And then TikTok doesn't allow you to update the stream title after it started. Because it's stupid. So, yeah. It's not La Liga team of the season. Danny, thank you very much for the continued... the continued generosity and support. I appreciate that. I open rewards on stream, yes. I'm currently live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Ugh. Oh my god, that pass was not what it should have been. How did you get out of that with the ball? Well done. Oh, Modric didn't pass when I pressed the button. GG! Favourite country I've been to? That's a really hard question for me to answer, because I've been to a fair few, but I've been to different countries for different reasons. So, like, Jordan potentially, but places do it for too cheap now that I can't guarantee enough for the price that it would warrant. Sadly. for example, like I've been to Florida for Disney and everything like that, and Universal. I've been to Prague, but for a stag do. I've been to France at one point for a ski trip. Stuff like that. So it's really, really hard for me to answer. I replied to all 3 chats. So we are on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, and that is our 16th win. So let's see whether rewards are any good. I tell you what though, moving Vinny central seemed very good. Or maybe it was just getting the Saboteur and Berbatov off the pitch. Danny, if you spam, we'll get rid. Please stop. It's annoying. Brandon, hello. Welcome. Right, so no messing about. Let's get into our rewards. 16 wins is lovely because we obviously get tradable rewards. Oh, however, it's going to take me a while to get to the tradable pack because I have like 60 packs. So I'll be able to do the 2 picks, the 85x3 and the 85x2, but then I'll have to go through a load of like crap packs in order to get to the 3-player one. So I will open it, but it might take a few minutes and stuff like that. Where are we going to finish next season? Hopefully 17th or above. Okay, here we go then. So, Serie A, team of the season. Last weekend we got 18 wins and we got Vinny Jr. This weekend we get 16. And the question is, can we get anything worth over 100k? I don't know prices of players. I don't know in-game stats of players because I've been on holiday. So I might get excited at seeing a card and then realise it's way, way less value than I think. So let's see. Player pick number 1. We get ourselves... Right. I'm not going to react, but surely Martinez is a banger? I'm checking the price before I say anything else. I don't want this to be like a 100k player. He's 1.7 mil. Bang! Come on! Back-to-back weeks of a huge, huge red pick. Holy crap. Do we have our Drogba replacement? 95 dribble. This is what I say. I haven't seen these guys in-game stats. He has 5-star skills as well. That card looks great. Not sure about the Flair Plus, but the other 2. Wow. Oh yeah, Berber. Berber's gone. He is out of there. Out of interest, what are the price of these other guys? Just so I know if they pop up in the second one. Wow, though. Back-to-back weekends of getting just a huge pull. That is crazy. So if you want to see some gameplay of him very soon, make sure you follow on TikTok, follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. We'll be live again tomorrow, probably showcasing him. Pellegrini... Okay, so they're not worth anything. So if they pop up in the next one, then we know it's crap. Wow. That is massive. We're obviously going to have to take the standard picture that you put in your mates' group chats, right? When you get a good red pick. Everyone does it. Right, game. We're on Lautaro. Yes. Okay. There we go. We're through. Who the hell cares what we get in the second one, right? Is that also a banger? Or... is he... oh, he's a moment. He's worth about 300k. I mean, hey, I would have been happy with players over 100k. So, That is banging. Benacer is a moment. He's worth 25k. Chris Smalling, yeah, there's no world that Smalling's going to be worth anything, is it? Smalling is worth 22k. Yeah, those are the best 2 red picks that I've had. No, Osimhen's minimum price is now 51k. And he's coming in at 275k. So unless they only just did his price range, and now he's about to plummet, then he's currently sat at 275, 280k. I say, I've not been here, so I don't know. I don't know when that would have been updated. You missed it because you had ads? That is a nightmare. That is a nightmare. I mean, they changed his price tonight. Okay. So he could massively drop. Either way, Osimhen and Lautaro are huge. Huge red picks. How do we go from getting nothing, right? Across both, like, if you don't know, I play 2 accounts every weekend, right? I've averaged 16 wins throughout Team of the Season. I have had nothing to show for it until last weekend, when I got 18 on the Road to Glory and I got Vinny Jr. And now, this is still on the Road to Glory. We've now just packed Lautaro and Osimhen as well. What on earth? What a huge comeback in that last game. That's crazy. Right, now we need to open up the tradable packs and see if we can get anything in the 3-player pack. I don't care if I do or not, because that's already insane. I've not got rank 1, no. Not since they changed it to 20 games. I have not managed a rank 1. But I don't care enough to truly try. Like, it's not like I go into champs aiming to get 16 and then stopping there. Right? Like, that isn't the case. But I don't go out of my way to try and improve at the game. Like, I've been at, like, the same skill level kind of thing for years. Once I get to, like, being able to hit 16, that's about me done. I get a couple of 18s here and there, and it's fine. That's sick. It's cool. But I don't go out of my way to, like, sweat in Elite Division, watch tactic videos and everything like that in order to try and get to that rank 1. Because it just doesn't interest me enough. The luck has been great. Hey, I haven't opened a single pack for Serie A Tots. Maybe that's the secret, right? Don't open any packs. The first thing that you open up is your Champs rewards. Bang. There you go. So, tradable from rewards. 85 times 3. We do get a blue. Dutch centre-back is going to be De Ligt, followed by... Who? Who are you? Nanasi. His stats look cracked. But he's going to be 20k. What did I get? I got Lautaro as a red pick. He's worth nothing. He's worth nothing. Then we have our tradable 85 times 2. Another blue. Okay. Araujo and Calafiori. So we just saw from checking on Footbin, he's worth nothing. Oh, of course. Of course. Although, I say nothing, it's better than an 86 gold in terms of value. So, we can't be upset. So, I've got 62 packs. The 3-player Team of the Season one is stuck behind all of this. I think we open up an 87 times 2 and this 85 times 5 and see if we hit anything. And then we go through the crap packs and try and get to the big one. Ooh, Okay. I don't know if there's any SBCs I want to do. Why does it say La Liga tops as title? Because the TikTok streaming software is garbage and doesn't update properly. Sadly. So, what do I want to do? Who has come out as an SBC? Well, maybe we go for someone like Renato. Because, again, we are still using Park and Modric. Maybe we just go for that midfielder? What do you think about Maresca at Chelsea? I think that I have a football TikTok account. I'm not sure if you can see that in the chat. TJ, yeah, it's awful. If you can see that in the chat that I've just put, that is my football TikTok account. Please, if you like football discussions, reactions, predictions, everything, please go and give that account a follow. I've done a video on Maresca on there. I also have a football YouTube that we're pushing over this summer. We're going to do streams on there for like watch-alongs and stuff. And I'm going to push the football TikTok account as much as I possibly can as well. So, yeah, I've done a video on there about it. My brief thoughts are... Oh, we could do Mickey if I'm going to be using Inter. I could do Mickey. I think I have to do Lookman, though. Right? Has to be done. Yeah, I'm really, really going to be pushing the football things. And so, if people enjoy watching that kind of stuff from me, they love having these discussions about big things in football, then I really, really hope that we can push that as well as the live streams to really, really try and grow it and try and get it monetized as soon as possible. That would be fantastic. That is the dream scenario, is that I can get my football TikTok and football YouTube monetized. Because I would love to just keep creating more and more and more of that kind of content. Mickey plus Lautaro. Yeah, could be really, really good. So, we've got to get through now some of the crap packs in order to open up the tradable Team of the Season 3 player pack. So, I'll get there as quickly as I can. Noah, thank you very much for the gifts. What are some things you're looking forward to with Leicester in the near future? Just seeing us back in the Prem, man. My dream, really, dream scenario, is to basically end up like FG, but with Leicester. We won't be as successful as Man City. But imagine being able to be like fully linked to the club and doing media stuff with them. Whilst also doing your own football videos. Oh, it'd be great. It would be great. Play the game and you swear your striker played against you. Oh no. Yeah, that isn't true, Andrew. It's not true. Blaine, cheers. I appreciate it. And yes, as I say, I'm trying to get through these packs to open up the tradable one. We get an 85 times 2. I don't know what I'm looking at. Williams. Okay. I don't know who's in the mixed team of the season 4 or whatever either. Is she any good? Double 4-star. She looks okay. But not elite. Use it, cheers. I will be doing the draft objective and all of the cup objectives throughout this week. Logan, that happens all the time. I was talking about that earlier. The amount of times you move your goalie the right direction and the ball then just decides to go straight through them is ridiculous. It's SERIE. Oh, yes, of course. I forgot about that. Yeah, there's no, like, Calcio Femenil, is there? It's the NWSL with the Serie A. I still don't know who's in the mixed one, other than Neymar as a moment. Did any of the EFL players manage to get in this mixed tots? Anyone know? If so, who? I'm intrigued. Any tips for fodder? Do the cups, do the objectives. All of those things. And play the game modes that give you the rewards. To put it simply. To put it simply. Nice jersey. It's great, isn't it? New Bayern one, for those who haven't seen it. Went to the Allianz and got one of these. It's banging. I love it. Let's do an 87 times 2. Blue. Norwegian. So, okay. Hidden behind Erdegaard, we have... Who as a blue? Jack, yeah. Oh, it's the same guy. Opinions on Fatawu. Baller. How's the fitness journey going? Remember you talking about it last year a bit. It was going great, but I haven't been fully healthy now for about 2 months. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. So it's massively hindered things. I am better. I'm better than I was, which is good. Which means I can go on walks and that's all good. But I want to be able to feel good enough to properly go on runs, get back into smashing out consistent and often 5Ks. Played a little bit of tennis. But yeah, not bad. Spot on in the video, 100% agree, it's going to need time. Yeah. Yeah. It's potentially a great long-term managerial signing, but he needs patience. Anyone on the back? Of course! Hup! Can you see? Musiala. Musiala. Due to the fact you do enjoy that kind of stuff. Exactly. I've done it before. I know what I can get into. Allsvenskan players. Yeah, there might be like one. What do you think of Enzo going? I did a full video talking about it on the football TikTok. There's the @ in the chat if you want to go and check it out and give us a follow. That'd be amazing. Morchen! Koulibaly's in the mixed. Logan, yes, I agree. I've not tried Vardy yet, no. It's not La Liga anymore, I know. I know. But yes, there is the @ in the TikTok chat if you want to check it out. I'm really pushing it. Why you got Leicester in your room? Because that's where I'm from and who I support. You should pin your football account as a pinned comment. You can't. The TikTok streaming software is utter garbage. You can't do any of that. It's stupid. Otherwise, yeah, I would. Because this summer, with the Euros and everything like that, I want to push my football stuff. The football TikTok and the football YouTube as much as I possibly can. Because I really, really want to go further in that direction with content. Ask a mod to pin the message. You think that works? Oh, I'd probably have to add a few more mods then. What I don't understand, why can't I do that? They remove pinned comments. No, but the TikTok desktop PC streaming software is crap. I have more control over my stream if I stream from my phone than my PC. It's just... it's terrible, man. I just don't understand how, after all this time, they haven't added some of these features. The software is so bad. Mock Goldbridge type football content. I wouldn't like to be chucked in with Goldbridge purely because I won't. I'm not as engagement baiting. But in terms of creating similar types of videos and everything, sure. Like we'll do predictions, we'll do analysis, reactions, we'll do discussions, and that can be in the form of TikToks, it can be YouTube videos, it can be on live streams, we'll do watch-alongs throughout the Euros and going forward. And also narrative pieces. So if you want to see the kind of content that I would love to make more of on my YouTube channel, search on YouTube the rise and fall of Leicester City or the rise and fall of Neymar. The Neymar one came afterwards, so I think that's a better video. That's the kind of thing I'd like to do more of. I'm going to do a video about Maresca potentially tomorrow, at worst in 2 days' time. And that'll be a sort of narrative-y analysis kind of one, as well as my reactions and thoughts. So hopefully people enjoy that kind of stuff, and we can really, really try and get things rolling. Because if I could get that channel to do well, that'd be amazing. That would basically be the dream come true. Jigs, I don't talk about those kind of things. Whoever just sent that rose, thank you very much, Andrew. Who'd you get, Reds? I got Osimhen and Lautaro Martinez. Jordi Alba's in that one as well. Interesting. No problem. No problem. It's just, yeah, I don't talk about it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Carolyn Nickley, like, I've seen the cards. I haven't seen their in-games. I haven't seen their prices. So I saw her card, and she does look amazing. Oh, let's open up this waste of time. Personally think you've lost your pull? Nah, you don't. Well, you haven't. Especially with the wages that you can offer and stuff like that. I think you have a good chance of doing it. I think you do. Okay, can we access this pack? We can. 3 days each month for more member stuff. Interesting. Sesko. Oh. Okay, let's do 285 times 7s. We hit a blue. It's an Italian centre-back. I don't know who that is. Calafiori. Also, this is a double tots. Could both be 90 rated. I don't know who you are. Campbell. Goalkeeper. I mean, would have been nice if he was tradable. Or if I hadn't got him as a red pick. That would have been a fat dub. But I now basically have 2 Osimhens. At least it's not a dupe. I don't know. Gordon. 95 pace centre-back. 5'4" though. I mean, it's an expensive non-dupe dupe, isn't it? But sure. Andrew, that is sick. It is good fodder. Is Barella good? I haven't used any of the cards. 85 times 7, number 2. Another blue. Okay, it's a new card. But that means double team of the season. Whoa! 95. Wait, 95. It's going to be Sommer, isn't it? He's 95. Who are you? Oh. Why'd the 95 come out first? What's that all about? Son, that's on the other account. Why'd you bait me into thinking I got 295s? Was she a plus? Oh, she's a plus, so she comes... Okay. I didn't see the plus. Double 4-star. High. She actually looks great. Maybe I have my new midfielder. Maybe I start Rolfo in midfield, start her at left back, and then flip them in game. That might not be a bad idea. That's a bit frustrating. Kevin, thank you very much. Worth a try. Yeah, exactly. Might as well. So, Sauerbrunn, Pop, and Williams. Oh, yeah, I just didn't see the plus. I was teased. Wait, what did I start? Oh, I started Lookman. Started Lookman. So, Williams, Pop, and Sauerbrunn. It's only an 86 team, so this will be easy. And then, maybe we'll do one more pack and then the team of the season one. And see if we get anything big. I really don't care if I don't. Because the luck was very good. So, I feel like it would be very, very greedy to want or ask for more than a red Lautaro. Especially considering I now also have two untradeable Osimhens. Okay, so let's get the other pack opened, which I think was an 85 times 10. May give me the fodder to finish off Adamola. And then, 3-player, tradable, team of the season pack. 85 times 10, yes. There's some tradable stuff in it. Oh, this is from Champs Rewards. May as well open it up, just see if we get anything. Nope. Nope. That's fine. I don't know if the ultimate pack will be at the back as well, the tradable one. If so, we can just get that out of the way. No. Fine. 85 times 10. Blue. Is that that's the guy I previously got? Is he a plus? He's not a plus. So this could be another 91 rated. Who are you? DeMarco. Okay. He's a card that I imagine probably costs like 30k. Even though he's probably ridiculously good. We also get Robbie, who's double 4. If they'd have made him a team of the season plus, this card could have been really good. Really, really good. Okay. DeMarco, 4-star, 3-star. High. How tall? 5'9". Not 6'5" with blue eyes. I mean, those stats are good. Okay, playstyles are dead. Yeah, he basically has to play left wing back or left mid, doesn't he? He just doesn't quite have the facilities, the strength, the height, the lack of aerial for left back or centre back. I mean, I'll take it. It's another card. Nanasi. I am good today. Who are my reds? Osimhen and Lautaro Martinez. After getting Vinny last week. The red look is smashing. I still need to do champs on the PlayStation account. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, there he is. Lautaro Martinez. I can't remember who was in here. Andrew, yes they will, but I don't think it'll be for a couple of years. Crap, does anyone remember who the other two dupes were? Along with Nanasi. Pop. Good luck with PS gameplay, it's been horrible recently. Brilliant. Sauerbraun again? She was in there last time. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I can just put all the 85s in. Thank you. I appreciate it. My God, missed you get both Vinny and Martinez. Maybe seen every other single red. Yeah. Yeah. Lol. Can you just do me a favour, Aiden, and not be here during the Ultimate Tots? When I open up my rewards? Thanks. Do I play them games on stream? PlayStation? No. PlayStation gameplay is horrific. And so I know that the stream won't be good because I will be in a worse mood because I hate the gameplay. So I purposefully do not stream my PlayStation champs anymore because it's just so infuriating. Wonder why it's worse than Xbox? Yeah, makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely zero logic to it, but that is just somehow how it works. Right, so that is the 3 dupes, and that is an Adamola Lookman. Didn't pay attention to rewards. But, I mean, fair enough. Oh, I'm gassed though, man. Back-to-back weeks of hitting a big red. And throughout the year, I've not been doing a past and present for my Leicester team. It's just been current Leicester Evos. Maybe we have to put Lookman in it, though. Because I wanted us to sign him permanently so bad after his loan. And this card is double 5-star. So, maybe. We'll see. Right. Time for the final pack of the stream. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have and didn't already, this is our Serie A Team of the Season 3 players pack, by the way. Tradable from 16 wins. If you didn't already and you want to support the stream, you can follow us on TikTok, you can follow us on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and that would be absolutely fantastic. We'll be live again tomorrow. Hopefully you can tune in for that one. But we are going to end it with a tradable pack that is going to contain an English centre-back, Chris Smalling. That's not a good start, because it could be like 390 rated. Çalhanoğlu. Hey, I needed a new midfielder. He looks sick. Is he worth anything? I don't know. If he's not worth anything, I'll use him. If he is, then we'll sell him. We get Calafiori, who we know is not worth anything. Smalling's not worth anything. Çalhanoğlu is 5-star, 4-star. His stats are very good. Very good. It's basically just his strength that lets him down as a DM. But as a centre mid, phenomenal. Really good play styles. This card looks great. He is coming in at 200k? Just under 200k? That's the most valuable tradable team of the season that I think I've packed on either account. So, surely his price is just going to come down, though? So we sell him, we get back above 6 million coins? I guess? I mean, if we sell all of these, we could be up to, like, 6.2 mil? Maybe 6.3 if I sell everything on my list. Which puts us into a great position considering we've... Not only have we gone up a couple of 100,000 coins, we've now also improved the team. Like, we've obviously got Vinny in there, but with these couple of new pulls, we've now got Lookman, who can come in, worst case scenario, as like a super sub. This card could easily be my midfielder replacement. And then we have Osimhen and Martinez. Martinez is obviously the one that we're going to try. Osimhen is 4-star, 5-star. I didn't even look at his stats, did I? So the comparison, the pace, similar. Shooting, very similar. Passing, so much better on Martinez. The dribbling, also significantly better on Martinez. The physicals, better on Martinez. Playstyles, better on Martinez. Technical plus on a card with that level of dribbling. 5'9". Finesse shot. I might love this card. This card might finally take me back from using Drogba. Because I'm going to have a striker that feels nimble in and around the box. So maybe what I do is we bring Rolfo into midfield. We put her at left back. We start Martinez instead of Drogba. And start Lookman instead of Berbatov. And then maybe someone instead of Modric. Another SERIE. I can't remember if there was an SBC for someone or not. But... oh, there was Renato Sanchez and Mkhitaryan. So there are options if that's what I want to go with. I think this flip between... although, who is the better... who is the better midfielder? Rolfo's the better left back because she's taller. Can Lookman play on the right? Osimhen easy chem because of Nigeria link. It doesn't really matter because this will be the front three. Lookman will be right wing, Vinny left wing, Lautaro through the middle, Fekir, Cam. And then two DMs of nice Schwanger, and then either Modric or... just seeing what that would do to Chem. Oh, that's actually fine. Why do I still play Modric? Because I haven't got any big team of the season midfielders. I haven't packed any. So Modric came back in and he's now played nearly 1,600 games for me. The guy's phenomenal. I love him. And I know exactly how to use him. So... yeah, Lookman on the right, Lautaro in the middle, Vinny on the left... Fekir at Cam, Rolfo switches back to left back, and nice Schwanger comes into midfield, and maybe we do Renato as a finally a replacement for Modric. And then our team surely is pretty much set, right? Lautaro just looks absolutely elite. I didn't even realise Fekir had 99 composure. That's crazy. I have literally just completed Lookman. I have no idea how he feels in game. I've played against him a few times, but yeah, I don't know how he plays. Let's go Jenna. Jenna Neishwanger. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. But yeah, so that... Yeah, Modric is potentially going out for Renato. But, my God, back-to-back weekends of huge red pools. Crazy. But I do still have all of my games to play on PlayStation. So, that's going to be a long night. But I guess we'll see how it goes. But there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed the return stream. My tactics, go and search any custom tactics videos that came out in October. That's what I use. They're outdated. They're not even close to what people use nowadays. But I can't be bothered to learn the meta and be boring. So I've stuck with the same. So there we go. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the return to streaming. Hopefully my ears will finally unpop from the plane at some point soon, or maybe the doctors can help in some way. I don't know, antibiotics or something to fix this problem? Don't know. But yes, we'll be live tomorrow. I'm also going to be starting recording the Maresca video that will go up on the football channel. Thank you so much for those of you that have tuned in. Lewis, there isn't a command... Wait. I think if you're looking for the spreadsheet, I think that's the command. There you go. There you go. We will be making some big progress on that throughout the week because I've got to do the cups for basically all of the leagues. So I've got that to work through. So we can make some good progress. But yes, thank you for the love, generosity and support today. Followers, subscribers, etc. You're amazing. That link doesn't work. Oh yeah, it doesn't work. It should work if you copy and paste it. For some reason, it just doesn't think it's one link. Yeah, if you copy and paste the full thing, it works. I don't know why it splits it like that. Yeah, apologies about that. I have no idea. But hey, there you go. Right. Thank you, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Good luck if you're doing champs. Good luck if you're opening packs. In a bit.